how do you build a business with free traffic versus paid traffic? It's a very good question, right? And we have a lot of questions to get to that's really going to solve this problem from real people who actually are struggling right now online, and we're going to address that right now. But welcome to Ace and Rich Live. My name is Rich Guzman.
And I'm Ace Guzman.
So let's get started with the show. I am excited, so let's go.
Okay. Awesome.
So guys, in the comments, I want you guys to put your questions in the comments right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, put a question. If you're watching this on Facebook, put a question.
Yes.
If you're watching this on Rumble, put a question. And we're going to be answering those questions for you on the next Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live, okay? So now we got the first question that came in, and it's actually from YouTube, actually, at 30-Minute Marketing. Asks, on your lead generation, can we connect GetResponse autoresponder to the system so we can build our list? Okay.
You can.
You can, and it's not difficult to do, especially with the funnel builder that we use, because we actually have a push button connection when it comes to actually connecting the autoresponder to the system, okay?
Yeah.
It's really important to know if you're brand new and you're trying to figure out how to connect your autoresponder. I know it can be a little bit cumbersome, and it was like that for me when I first got started. When you first learned it, you were like, oh my God, this is like overwhelming.
Yeah.
But when you have the right system in place, it's just plug and play. And that's the way it should be, especially if you're getting started and you're trying to figure things out.
Yeah, definitely. And you don't have to worry about being so techy. I mean, there are ways that you can actually connect it. It's pretty much very simple. Just follow the step-by-step instructions in the back office. You know, if you have GetResponse as your autoresponder, all you got to do is just make sure you make your list and then just connect your list. That's it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just a couple of steps, just a couple of click of the button, and that's it, right? I mean, having, the ability to just click one button, and then you literally are able to just say connection, done.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, right? And then now you can just start generating leads and start building your list. It's that simple.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we got people on the live. Who's on the live with us right now?
A few people.
All right, people hopping on right now. Nice to see you guys. Again, guys, you got questions, let's go. Put them in the comments, and we'll get to them as well.
Yeah.
I got another question over here from...
Nathan Brown says...
Nope, Nathan Brown, 1919.
Well, let's see here.
All right.
Yeah, 1919.
Nathan Brown,
so
1919.
I'm going to call you Nathan, okay? It's cool? He says, question is, in regards to your lead lightning review, Ace and Rich, how much money you made with this system?
What system are you talking about? We've been part of many systems over the years and currently right now. But yeah, we've made different amount of money in different systems. Now, they're not all the same.
No, they're not, because what we do is we focus on creating multiple streams of income. We have a primary business. We have a different system that we use as a funded proposal system.
Yes.
And then what we do is we have multiple affiliate offers that we partner with through joint ventures that we actually market to our list as well.
Exactly. The current one that we are marketing right now, we just hit over 6 figures. The last one, well, actually we're still using for funded proposal. That one we definitely will already pass 6 figures. And the other one that we're part of before that, we did about 30K in 30 days.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
And then we created more after that.
Yes.
And then the one before that one, we did over $8 million in sales.
So what's really great is that you can have all these different systems, but the one thing you want to focus on if you're really looking about making money online is focus on pick one and then master the skill sets to be able to market that offer for that program itself and get to that 5-6 figure mark and then add on a second income stream. I think that would be the best advice we can give, because that's the way we teach our students is you don't want to have dabbling into multiple different businesses and none of them are working. You're just kind of
I mean, we did start with one.
Wasting.
And we did start with one, and we committed to the process, and we learned marketing strategies, because everything's really about strategies, right, guys? Let's keep it real here. Strategy is what's really important when it comes to making money online.
Right, exactly. So I understand the question in retrospect of how much we made with the system, but we have multiple systems, right? But
Exactly.
as for you, I'm going to put it back on you, Nathan. How much money are you currently making with your system? And if you're not happy with the kind of money that you're making, then maybe we should talk.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, it doesn't matter how much we make, really, because you could actually make more than we do, right?
You could.
You never know. So, I mean, I would just really take it seriously. Affiliate marketing is a very lucrative business.
Yes.
If you take it seriously, you get paid like a
Yes.
marketer, a real entrepreneur,
Right.
versus actually getting paid like a hobby.
Yeah. And I just want to add, what's great about making the kind of money we make when it's 100% online, zero prospecting offline and any of that stuff that we used to do in the past, is the fact that we could actually live the lifestyle we live right now and live in the island of Puerto Rico and be here full time without ever having a boss since 2016.
Wow.
So that should be enough to tell you, like right there, how much we're making. Enough to be free.
It's awesome.
Enough to not have
Yeah.
a boss anymore and live life on our terms.
Yep, exactly.
Next
Right.
question.
Next question. All right. I love this, guys. These and actually, most of these questions are coming from our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So definitely overdue, and thank you for your patience on that. We have a question from Shafi Yusuf, 5732.
Ooh.
Ask. This is for you, Ace. Ask on your Quora tutorial. How can I get traffic on to my blog through Quora?
So Quora is a great resource for generating leads and also getting attention when it comes to being that expert and authority in your niche. And the thing is, when you're using it basically for free traffic. There's not really anything I used it for paid. A lot of times with my profile, what I specifically specialize in is answering people's questions. But there's a pros and a cons to that, right? You're saying you want to use your blog to get attention. Well, if you're going to use your blog, then you got to do it smart. You can't just kind of like spam your blog link everywhere and expect and pray, right? Post and pray. That's not how to do it. And truth be told, I did it. That's how come I learned not to do it. So I'm learning from experience, right? So the way I did it, I can only teach from my experience. What I've done is I've actually answered people's questions, and I had created articles on my blog on specific topics that people were searching for, right? Because the SEO. And then what I would do classically is share the link to that post directly into the answer I posted on Quora so that people would find it. And then what would they do? They would click the link inside the article, go to the website, all right? So it's going to take them off that platform and it's going to bring them to my blog post where I have everything in between along with lead magnets, okay? So this is another way that you could generate leads just from Quora, because you take them from one platform, you move them to another, and then you strategically place your links inside the blog post itself, so that way as they're reading the article and getting the answers that they seek, at the same time, you're kind of hitting them a little bit here and there with teasers that actually give something away of value, like a free lead magnet, like a checklist or something. But remember, lead magnets have to have some kind of opt-in form so you can collect the leads information. So that's another step you must have in your sales process.
Well, great. Couldn't say that any better.
Thank you.
And the great thing about this type of strategy, as far as a free marketing strategy, again, we're talking also about free pay, without being paying for paid marketing. You're getting free traffic, right?
Right.
And Ace mastered free traffic with Quora. Met so many great people, gave value, and was able to generate leads right through Quora, which is amazing.
Yeah, and I'm on there, occasionally because I'm very busy, focusing on other things, but in the very beginning, when I didn't have any money, I spent a great deal of time on Quora answering people's questions. And that's how I was able to learn about what is really being searched out in the marketplace and what in my niche is really in demand. And that's another thing you can do too. It's a great market research place.
Absolutely. And which leads to the next question.
Yeah.
You have another Quora question here.
Well, you answer one, you end up with another.
Well, that's because on YouTube you made videos about Quora.
Yeah.
And this is where you're getting the questions. So Ashada, asks, can we do affiliate marketing on Quora itself?
Here's the thing. All right, I'm going to be real with you. No. And I'll tell you why. There's a lot of mixed messages about doing affiliate marketing on Quora. A lot of times Quora now has been so, strict with seeing affiliate links inside articles and stuff that they're starting to catch on. And they don't want you to have everybody leave the platform. It's almost like Facebook's attitude, right? You know how Facebook wants you to stay on a platform and they don't want you to, move people away, which everybody does it.
Right.
But now with Quora, again, if you're going to be putting affiliate links out there, I would recommend make sure you optimize your bio with your affiliate link first, and have something there like a capture page or something that you have for your affiliate program or offer, and make sure you put it there in your bio about me section, because that's where they're going to look for it. And if you do answer people's questions, be very, very careful with posting affiliate links through those articles. That's why I said it's more effective if it's a blog, because you're using a resource, you're using a website, versus you putting your naked affiliate link. And I've seen a lot of people do this in Quora. They'll do that, and then I also seen Quora will flag them. And you could lose your Quora account if you abuse the terms of service. Yeah, they don't like affiliate links.
I think that happens with a lot of social media channels. It changes over time.
Yeah, because before they were so like, I don't care about that, but then it started becoming saturated, and they saw people who were involved with affiliate marketing programs, from everything from ClickBank to Warrior Plus. They were putting so much stuff on, they was saturated.
I think what happens is, and this happens like over the years, I noticed. Before I met you, when I started in 2008, it's the same process. It was very wide open, and then they start changing the rules because people abuse it. Right? See, guys, marketing is not about spamming your links, okay? Especially on Quora.
No.
It's about answering questions and serving the public, all right? It's serving people in your niche who are looking to solve a problem. And if you do it properly and you do it right, people will seek you out in other places.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done, and we've gotten connected with people one-on-one for that reason.
Yes.
And I think that's what helped us build a bond, a trust, make sales, and build a long-term sustainable business that way. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's just one of the ways that we generate traffic, right, for free. That's just one method. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Next.
we have another question here. This one is from Pathways of Being, and this is not a question; it's more of a comment. I'm currently homeless, but gonna give it my all, and that's it. So, all right. So this is tough because, and this gets emotional for us because we actually were homeless before, together at Motel 6 in Connecticut, Enfield, Connecticut to be exact. The only thing that we had going for us is that I was working at Best Buy part-time, and I wanted to go to a motel that was, next to my job when we became homeless. So it's tough when you're homeless because you don't know what's going to happen day by day. All you can do is take it day by day. But if you're trying to build a business under those circumstances, we never stopped building our business no matter what circumstances that they were. So when we were in Motel 6, when I come home from work, I would work the business, right? We would have, internet, very spotty, very crappy, that we would have to leave the whole motel room to go to the front office to get a stronger signal for the internet just to get our work done.
Or go to a cafe, internet cafe, like, Starbucks, or a local shop like McDonald's. They let you use their free Wi-Fi. We did that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was at work, she would be working the business, and then when I come home, I would be working the business with her. Yeah. And that's what we did, because Motel 6 was our home.
It's not going to be easy, it kind of feels uncomfortable in the very beginning. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here at some internet cafe. I want to be in my own home, and I want to do this, and I get that. But you know what? Just look at it as a temporary situation. You're going to get out of it. It's temporary. Homelessness is a temporary situation. Don't look at it as a permanent situation, right? Because people like us and many people before us went through the same thing, and they got their own journey and success story that they can share with you. You can be inspired by what we've done. And just say to yourself, yeah, I'm not giving up. But that's a mental state, right? You're saying I'm not giving up, but is your actions also matching up with the way you're thinking? Because if you're saying I'm not going to give up, but you're not doing any action, then you're lying to yourself, right? You're just, you're just putting it out there and saying I'm going to do something and I'm going to do it, but then you're like ready to get ready. That's not how it works. You got to be out there like doing the most uncomfortable thing, which is getting out of your comfort zone.
Here's the psychological hardest part of the whole thing. And it's hard because I know you probably don't have much money, being homeless and everything, and even me working part time, all my money went to savings because I was looking for an apartment. I did. But you have to understand something. It's hard psychologically because even though you're supposed to be doing something, it's easy not to because of being stressed of being homeless. Okay, we remember that. So we made a pact with ourselves and we said no matter what happens, I don't care if we make a sale or not. It's not about that. It's about just doing the activities and doing the task every single day without giving up.
Yes.
And what happened was, the book with Darren Hardy about the compound effect, it talked about the more that you do a simple activity every single day, the compound effect will start kicking in,
Right.
and then things will start taking shape. But you have to be willing to show up even if the card's not in your favor.
Absolutely.
Okay? And being homeless, the cards are definitely not in your favor. So that should, you should be a little bit more angry, but in a more positive way. I know it sounds kind of weird,
Yeah.
but be more frustrated and angry and say, you know what? I'm going to do this no matter what.
And
I'm going to keep building this. I'm going to keep making this happen, right? No matter what my circumstances are.
Right.
And you're going to get the work done, and then
Right.
you're going to see things change and your circumstances change as well.
Now, being homeless, you know, I know how hard it is for you to access certain information. You can use your local library for a computer. You can do things like use a hotel lobby for free internet access. Even if you're not staying there, that's okay. They're not really going to ask you. Also, you can utilize, you know, a friend's house to watch television and maybe their DVD player. And I would highly recommend, you know, if you can find a way to get the movie In Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, that's really an inspiring movie where he was homeless and he had a son and he was doing all the things and going against all the odds to be able to become successful with finding a job and getting a stable life. And look where he is today, right? How about that for inspiration? So that's
amazing.
something you definitely want to put your headspace in and be like, I'm not giving up, and watch what Will portrays in that movie In Pursuit of Happiness.
Wow. Yeah. We watched that. I remember it was very inspiring.
Yes.
It's a good movie. All right, guys, come over to the next question. And that was definitely a bit, you know, that hits home with us because we went through that.
Yep.
So now let's go to the next question here. We have Dite Boho Ramon Gallo. That's the whole name. Commented, I'm in debt and I have no income. Okay, so this is more about, you know, having no income and trying to really build a business online. And it's really tough. I'm not going to say that it's not possible, but when you have zero income, it is very, very difficult. Can it be done? Yes, but you have to find different affiliate networks that will allow you to sell without you investing first. Now, they are out there, okay? Depending on what niche you want to focus on,
Yeah.
it's out there, you know, but just understand you still have to put in the work. As a matter of fact, you have to put even more work because you don't have the leverage. You have to use whatever you can get, pretty much, right? So if you could find some affiliate networks out there that will give you the products without you investing into it first,
Right.
then yes, you can still make money with zero income. However, you want to leverage your time and you want to leverage your business. This is where tools and resources come in,
Yeah.
like autoresponders, building a list, building relationships from different angles with that autoresponder. It's really important to have these tools and resources that's going to help you multiply your income using these tools and resources. But if you're only creating content for free and you're promoting an affiliate link, you might make some sales, but you'll make less sales without the tools and resources.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll put a delay in the process
Yeah.
of moving faster compared to people who have the big bucks and they have a budget marketed, you know, separate aside for marketing versus somebody who's trying to do it all for free. And I know a lot of people who try to do it for free, so you're not the only one.
Yeah.
There are people that use methods that are pretty not customary to doing affiliate marketing, yet they still leverage those things like Craigslist ads. They still try to get around with that.
Yeah.
They still try to post things on, you know, safe lists and things like that for free. They do things like this, but here's the thing though. When you dabble and leave your time behind of what you could learn as far as the education and skill sets of being an affiliate marketer, and just sitting there trying to be there in front of your computer or laptop all day long trying to do free methods, then you're going to realize you're wasting a lot of time. Okay,
Right.
you're wasting a lot of time, and a lot of times also you talked about the autoresponder. When a person is in debt, has no money, and they need an autoresponder like yesterday. One of the methods that I actually learned was somebody can use the carbon copy feature or the blind copy feature actually on Gmail. If you have a Gmail account, you can do that. You can do it up to 300 people, and that's just the thing. But again, there's a downside to that because, you know, those people obviously have no way of unsubscribing. So what happens is if you do that kind of an email marketing tactic,
Great point.
it's going to hurt your reputation with Gmail, right? They're going to see that you're abusing it, you're using it too much, and you could lose your Gmail account actually.
Yeah.
So just keep these things in mind. You're taking a huge risk by the longer you're waiting and procrastinating to go, oh, okay, I don't have the money. Yes, you do. When somebody tells me that they don't have the money, they don't have the money, it's not what you're looking at as far as the money being empty in your bank account. That's what you're looking at, your resources, right? We're not talking about that. We need to be talking about how can you be resourceful and not what is in your bank account. Don't look at what's in. We know there's nothing there, but guess what? Something will be there. But when you do the work and you do what is necessary to create income, why do you think DoorDash was created? Right? Uber, Lyft. People created the idea and the innovative idea of saying, you know what, instead of, people relying on finding a job, they know that they have to go through a process of, work and training, programs before they even get paid in 2 weeks. Well, how about use your vehicle and start getting paid for that?
Oh, yeah.
Right? So these are things you got to get resourceful, either sell something and let it go of value and get the money you need to invest into coaching and mentorship and training and, build your business that way. And then every sale that you make, don't spend a cent on yourself. Reinvest it back into your business and do what you need to do to get to that position. I think I said that right.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we got more questions to get to as well. This has been definitely, like I said, overdue, and thank you for your patience again for YouTube. So next person here is called Brad's Away. Commented, the only thing that is confusing me is how to make a link and how to make a video. Now, I can understand how that would be confusing, especially if you never done it before. All right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the first step is how to make a link. Whenever you have, let's say, a funnel builder, okay, depending on how it's made, because we have one that's real easy. People that are brand new just get started and they can have pages up the same day.
Yeah.
This could be your own private link that you can use for YouTube, Facebook, or any other platform that you're using for your marketing. Okay, so let's talk about that. You're not sure about video. Video, there's other ways of building a business, right? I know you used Facebook for many years before getting into video. You did more Facebook actually. And that was really non-video Facebook stuff you've done.
No, not even.
You've done
yeah.
you've done images.
Posts, yeah.
You've done like certain story posts, with images.
Yep.
And without video. So there is something you can do as well if you're not sure about video. Now, if you're curious about video and you're wondering, you don't understand it, but you're curious about it, and you see yourself doing video one day, it's really not that difficult actually. It's really about just, especially with technology, it's really grabbing your phone, like right here, we're live right now, but let's say we weren't live and I want to record a video, all I would do is just go on my camera and press one button, the red button, just start recording. And then when I'm done, just stop. And instantly I have a video that I can put up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you struggle with like having a selfie stick or propping your video up, do what I did.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
You can grab like the heaviest object, even a candle, right? If you got a Yankee candle or something, I don't have to be Yankee, but I'm saying, I like Yankee candles. But whatever, right? Get something heavy, a mason jar or something like that. That's heavy. Okay. Put rocks in it, whatever. Get creative, and so that way. Let's say we're using the phone. Yeah. You want it to be up against it at this angle, put it in horizontal position, okay, and record your video.
Yeah, and get creative.
Yeah.
And think about this too, okay? And back to links. Some programs actually provide the full funnel for you, so you don't have to create the link.
True.
The link is actually done for you.
That's true, yeah.
That's why we like affiliate marketing, right? Because pretty much the offer is already done.
Yeah.
It's already created. And we don't have to create it. We can just use it and promote it.
Yeah.
Right? That's affiliate marketing. So the thing that we like to do is create our own capture pages, our own bridge pages. But as far as the main offer, those links are done for us.
Right.
So if you're looking for an affiliate marketing program, make sure that it provides the funnels for you. So that way you don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to create the link yourself, when you could just use it and start marketing and just green light, just go.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
I think what we do is we overcomplicate things and we We overthink things in our heads.
Yes.
And when we start doing that, we never get started, right? We always start getting ready to get ready. We never really fully get started. And, you know, just don't overthink it. Just go, okay, I just need a link. I need to create a video, record on my phone, and put it up on YouTube and just get started.
Yep.
Right? And YouTube's got great tutorials now.
Yes.
I mean, so much better since, you know, years ago. And simple. How do I upload to YouTube, right? How do I put a title, right? All that stuff is there, right? From A to Z on how to, you know, put a video on YouTube and get it going. Or TikTok for that matter. TikTok makes it a lot easier right from your phone. It can be short, right? You don't have to make a long one, it can be a short video. There's so many things you could do with video now that they make it so much more convenient and easier for you to get your content out there, all right? So you're not alone, all right?
Yep.
I was like you the first day. I was wondering about video and stuff like that. And then I was taught to, you know, grab a link and put it out there in the description and start promoting.
Everything is a step-by-step process.
Yeah.
Don't try to overthink it.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I like the comments that are coming in here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
All right, so there is a question from Anonymous. Okay, you want to be anonymous? That's fine. I'm getting clicks to my affiliate links, right? But 0 sales. What gives? What am I doing wrong?
What are you doing wrong? Okay.
What gives?
So, well, let's look at the strategy because
Yeah.
we always say affiliate marketing is, you know, successful affiliate marketing is always about the right strategy.
And what are you doing?
So if I'm reading this correctly, you're getting clicks to your affiliate links and not making any sales. That tells me one thing. The offer, well, the actual capture page in the very beginning, are they opting in? Are they providing their email? Or no sales?
Exactly.
See, because if you're not making sales, there's another step before that.
There is.
They have to actually opt in with their name and email.
Right.
Or email just to get in the door.
Exactly.
So they can see the offer, right? So if they can see the offer and you're not making sales, then what that lets me know is the offer is terrible.
And you got to come to terms with that.
Okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm just keeping it real, guys.
Yes.
If your offer is not making sales, and let's say you're getting clicks to your link, and they're putting their email in, and they're not buying,
Right.
then the offer is not what they're looking for. That's not what they're looking for,
No.
right? And 9 times out of 10, the majority of people are not going to buy right from that first time anyways. That's why it's important to have your own autoresponder,
Follow up.
right?
Yes.
Follow up is king.
Absolutely
right?
key.
It's important because people need to see the offer at least 7 times, all right? 7 times. And if they don't see the offer multiple times, not that first time they're going to buy, right?
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the way it works.
Yeah. I think his question is still a little vague,
Yeah.
or he or she, whoever it is, because you say you're anonymous, so I don't know who you are.
That was
But
pretty vague, yeah.
it is pretty vague when you say you get clicks on your affiliate links. And I would like to know more on a follow-up of, you know, when you say you're getting clicks,
Are they also
I hear
leads?
the word clicks, but are you running paid traffic to get those clicks, or are you posting organically on social media? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And if you can get clear on your question, we can give you a clear answer. Okay? So right now we can only answer from what we're reading here from your post.
We're like,
We'll
you
give
know,
you the synopsis of what we know, but
Yeah.
it could be more targeted if you told us exactly what it is that you're doing that you're stuck at. Because when people tell me that they're getting clicks from my students, I'm going to read it as, you know what, these guys are list building, they're running traffic with paid traffic and solo ads.
Yeah.
So I know exactly how to answer. So if it's that, come back to me and let me know.
yeah, we're
Me
just
and Rich will answer it for you.
we're just kind of guessing a little bit what I think it is. But again, it is about strategy.
Still good info though.
Right. It's
Yeah.
still about strategy.
Still is.
So if you're getting clicks and
Right.
no leads,
Right.
what's the problem? Your capture page,
Right.
right? If you're getting clicks and leads and nobody's buying,
Right.
you might want to look into your offer. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's.
Ace of Rich, how many hours per day do I realistically need to make my first $1,000 online? This is the money question.
From John. Okay.
This is
All
a
right.
money question from John. So how many hours per day do you need to put into your business to make $1,000? Okay.
Well, you know what? We can't answer that
No.
because I can get started.
It's not a W-2.
You can get started.
It's not a W-2.
You can get started today.
Yep.
Take a course, take action immediately,
Yes.
and then you can make your first $1,000 online.
I'll break it down for
Right?
you.
You just don't know.
I'll break it down.
That's why
for
we
you.
can't say like how long it can take.
No, but I can say something. I can say something. I'm very direct. I don't fluff around. First of all, when it comes to this industry, there are two ways to make money online, okay? You have affiliate marketing. You can sell a high-ticket affiliate program, get positioned, and make $1,000 that moment right then and there, and you have a hot buyer. Or you can sell a bunch of itty-bitty baby products that are courses and digital information products that they have online, okay, including AI. And you can sell that stuff, but you're going to need in volume a lot of people to be buying at those little bitty packages. That will equate to $1,000.
Yes.
Okay? So it's either you're going to do it the slow way or you're going to go it the fast way and get paid today.
Right. Exactly.
I told you, I don't pull back. I'm going to say
Right.
it.
Well, no, but I've seen people get
Yeah.
started and make
Yeah.
their first $1,000 very quickly. But I've also seen people take a longer time to earn that $1,000.
Yes.
The reason why is because some people get started.
Yeah.
They're so hungry, they'll take a course, they'll study, they'll learn it, and they'll take action
Boom.
immediately.
Yep.
Right? And then other people, they'll just procrastinate, right?
Way too
It's
long.
it's what the marketplace desires.
Exactly.
That's why you just never know.
But if you want to know how to do it fast, do it the way we did it. High-ticket affiliate marketing.
Pretty much.
That's how
Pretty
I do it.
Pretty much. All right. So, okay, that's all the questions from YouTube we have, actually.
That's YouTube.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Any more questions here? Tracy Lee said you can split test. Yeah, you can split test. Absolutely. Take 2 different capture pages, find out what works the best. Absolutely. Let's see what we got there.
Richard says, I mean, when you don't have no income, it is best you make money in a free affiliate program, and it's a slow process, but it's worth a wait.
It takes a lot longer, and with free. For me, when I first started, I invested high ticket immediately, right? I sold some stuff, and because I wanted to dive all the way in. I didn't want to tiptoe in the water. I wanted to dive in and go, how do I do this? Right? I mean, I was hungry. That's why I wanted to learn, and I took action, and I learned, and I made some sales.
I think the thing with the cost of free is there is a price to pay for it. Because if you attach yourself to a free program where somebody says, oh, it's free to get in, just get right in and get positioned. Well, to me, that's total BS. Because what happens is somebody who is free has a different type of a mindset, and you're attracting broke-minded people. And that's not the people you want in your business. Even if they were to upgrade, I would say, you know what, keep your money. I do not want you in my organization.
Right.
Because then I have to spend the time with you and babysit you and try to get you through the finish line. And I don't want to deal with that. I want to make sure that if somebody's going to come in, at least pay $1 or $7 or $25. So that way I see you putting something forward, and then I'll take you seriously.
Right.
You see, one of the things that I've learned about free is it will cost you something.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah. And what I've learned about free, it takes more time.
It does.
Okay.
A long damn
Time is something that we can't. Time is something that we can't get back. All right. So I'd rather invest, take a little bit of a shortcut, instead of trying to figure it out for free.
Yeah.
It takes so much longer for free, and I don't have much time. Right. I have a shirt that I usually wear that says "Not long for this world," and what that means is we're all here on borrowed time. Okay. We're not going to be here forever. So time is the most valuable asset that we have. That's why entrepreneurs value their time.
They do.
So,
They really do.
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody else got any questions? I think I saw a question on the post underneath the teaser post from Diane, actually. It was Diane. So we have a lot of viewers. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I mean, gosh, you could be trick-or-treating right now, right?
Okay, guys, welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live. And we've just been going over some amazing questions that we've been getting from the community.
Yeah. There you go.
See here.
So Diane says, my question is, let's see. Oh, I am in, but the thing is, my solo ads are not converting.
Okay, so Diane, I know who you are. Here's the thing about conversions with solo ads. Okay?
Yes.
Or any traffic for that matter. You have to understand your market specifically. So what is solo ads? Solo ads is you're investing and you're borrowing someone else's list. So when you're doing that, this is called cold email traffic.
Yes.
This cold email traffic, it's a little bit more difficult to convert. The reason why is because they're cold, they don't know who you are, whatsoever. Versus somebody watches us here on video and they opt in, they go, oh, well, I've seen Ace and Rich, I know who they are. I researched them, I seeked them out, I learned a lot about them. They feel more comfortable with us before they go on our list, right? So they feel like more of a connection, more of a bond there. Now, when it comes to cold email traffic, your job is to bridge the gap. How can I put myself in front of that traffic where they can see me on a more connected way that it's more real to them?
Yes.
Okay? So in other words, when we talk about conversions, we talk about pre-sale pages. We talk about communicating in a way that we're giving them exactly what they want. Now, this niche is actually what Solo as the business opportunity seekers niche. So they're looking for what? They're looking for a way to make money online. So we have to give them exactly what they want, how to make money online. But they don't know you that, they don't trust you yet. So there has to be an indoctrination series.
Agreed. Yeah.
There has to be a way for you to bridge the gap so they can learn more about you. And you also have to give value, and what is in it for them is what matters the most. Okay? So we get caught up being marketers like, oh, okay, we're going to make a sale, right? We can't think that way because it's not about us, it's about them. They're the ones who opted on your list because they're looking for something, so it's about them.
Right.
How can we bridge the gap? How can we build that trust to the point that they feel like, wow, I didn't know this person, now I feel like I know them, now I'm ready to buy.
Right, right. Also, when it comes to brand identity, it's very important that your brand is optimized so it becomes trustworthy. A lot of times when they go, from being a cold market person and they take a look at your profile, they're looking for that identity to match the words on their email list. So if you're emailing them and they're like, who is Diane McGregor? And they're checking you out, and then they go to your profile and they say, oh, it's this lady. And then they go and look at your last couple of posts that's recent. They want to see the date, the timestamp, and make sure that you're talking exactly their language. And if you're not matching what they are actually searching out for, then what happens is there's a disconnect, right? I have this problem all the time with newbies where they, want to try to sell steak to a vegetarian, right? And that's not a good thing to have because you want to be able to match the right market. You want to sell veggies to people who are vegetarian. That's matching the market, not a steak to a vegetarian, because it ain't going to happen. So what you're doing is you're positioning yourself as the expert and authority by sharing a little bit of your world with them so that way they can trust you. Now, how do you do that? Well, that's why I have my 90-day content marketing challenge in place. So that way you can do that, stick with it for the full 30, 60, and 90-day run. So that way you're building a brand story around your profiles and you're able to build that know, like, and trust relationship with the people who are checking you out, even your solo ad people that you say that you are actually marketing to. Just because they're from solo ads doesn't mean they don't know how to do their own research. And they'll find you too.
Right, and not everybody is going to be interested in you.
Not
okay,
everybody.
It's something that we've learned over the years.
Good point.
Some will, some won't. Next.
That's it.
That's what it's
so
all
what
about.
next? That's it.
Right, like attract likes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, so
that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, look right there. We got some. We have monitors here.
Drive traffic. Don't spend anything. Reinvest all income back into your traffic. Test and tweak and then repeat. Absolutely, Tracy Lee. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's all about test, track, and tweak, and everything that you do.
Here we go. This just popped up on my phone. We're live here, and Rodney Cawthorn, thank you so much for coming here on the live. We won't forget you. Ronnie says, I don't know if y'all read my last text, though we just seen it just now, but y'all, I'm in every word of it, and I am dead broke, so it's hard to ask for help, but when I do get help, I'm used to giving it. I never forget it, and it always comes back. It's very few times I've had help, and I don't know if I've ever had. I just love helping, and I think I would be good at it, but I can't afford to get all up and go all in with y'all. Like I said before, the first thing I ever purchased was about 8 years ago or 10 years ago, whatever that was. I can't remember.
Wow.
But I purchased Lead Lightning, but y'all are great. Keep it up. No hard feelings regardless of what. Y'all make my heart feel good, and thank you. Rodney, thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
that.
I really appreciate
We
that.
totally concur with what you're going through. We've been through it ourselves. So, when it comes to this stuff, right, it can be difficult to understand sometimes. This is why you need some hand-holding and guidance. And we understand when we work with people through our coaching process, and I know you can't afford it right now, but there is a way for you to get your foot in the door. We do have, different entry points that are lower than
Yes.
what we charge for
Yep.
one-on-one coaching. You don't have to do the one-on-one coaching. You can do one of our lower group coaching sessions, and that will help you get going. I've had a lot of people have great success with it because the stuff that we share in there are not taught in the existing affiliate programs that they're in.
And right now, I mean, we're here live, and this is what's great is we created Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live to answer people's questions. And believe it or not, when we first got started with this, it was called Beer and Chocolate. Remember? And then we changed it over to Ask Ace and Rich.
Yeah.
And then it's now Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live.
Yeah.
Right? It's to help answer people's questions who are stuck. We get questions from people on YouTube, as you just saw. We get questions from Facebook.
Right.
And other sources, Quora, all over the place. Right? It's just to keep serving and helping. So people don't have money to invest in Ace and Rich's coaching, okay? I understand. But again, this is a moment right here every single week when we show up live, okay? You know,
use it.
I know we have storms sometimes and we schedule on Saturday. For some reason, what happens Friday for some reason?
Yeah.
And the thing about it is I want to make sure you guys know that this is a good place to be right now.
Ask your questions.
Where you get asked those questions, where
Yeah.
you don't have to get the coaching.
Yeah.
Right? This is why we do that. We come out every single week for this to
Yeah.
give you coaching right on the spot, to answer those troubling questions that keep you stuck, right?
We
maybe,
gotta-
maybe it's mindset, maybe
Yeah.
it's marketing, maybe
I was
it's
gonna say
marketing mindset, right? There's two different mindsets, of course.
Right.
But yeah.
But listen, we got a guy on our team that actually, he's almost in Rodney's situation. You know what he does?
Yeah.
He still has to go to his work. And what he does is he listens to Ace and Rich live on the recordings in his car. So he's turned his car into like a moving university. So he's listening to internet marketing training
That's
on
awesome.
the go.
Yeah.
And it's getting in there, and he's listening. He's like, Ace and Rich, you guys are always in my head when I'm listening to you and what you're talking about with affiliate marketing and doing things online and positioning and everything, how all that stuff, I'm learning all of that stuff. And I don't have the time to be there, because he's always busy with his job.
Yeah.
And that's totally understandable.
Or
so
they
you can
watch-
do that too. You can binge watch. Instead of
Right, or-
Netflix, you can listen and
Or,
watch Ace and Rich live.
or you could actually watch us on TV with your dog.
Yeah, I remember that. Somebody sent us a picture, and they had their dog, and it was in his doggy bed. It was so cute.
They were
And
watching
they watched
us
it on the
on,
big screen
big
TV,
screen,
and they
yeah.
connected the computer to that, and they watched it right on YouTube.
That
It
was
awesome.
really cool. That was really cool. All right, guys. So we're going to see. Do we have any more questions before we wrap things up?
Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney.
I'm looking.
Let's see here.
No,
No. Okay. Cool.
I think we got them all.
So we'll wrap this up, guys. Once again, I want to thank you for stopping by Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live. My name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman.
And guys, listen, if you've been stuck and you've been trying to put the pieces together and you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're watching this video on YouTube, be sure to actually click on the link below this video and you can get started and see exactly the offer that we are promoting, because we're real, we're very transparent. We don't hold anything back. And that way you can get started in your journey of affiliate marketing if you've been feeling overwhelmed and stuck. Now, here's the thing, guys. We do this every single week, okay? Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, weather permitting, okay? That way we can help you solve your problems in your marketing journey. So if you're stuck, come here every single Friday,
Bring those
8
questions.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
Yes.
all right? And also, if you're watching us on YouTube, put your questions below. And guess what? Your question might be answered on the next one, all right? Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the next one next week.
Bye now.
Bye, guys.